Folks, there are 5 unbeaten teams remaining in our viewing area across classes 5A and 6A. Some of these teams are used to being unblemished in October. Some are usually fishing for leftover candy by Halloween. But regardless, they're here. And now they're going to get everybody's best shots. We made the rounds tonight to visit these unbeaten squads. Who's going to fall victim to the deathly October trap game? Could the New Braunfels Unicorns lay victim? The Unicorns, 5-0 on the season. Well, they're on the road tonight, making the trip to Bernie, and the champion Chargers and the Chargers. Look at that shot right there. If that's not Texas high school football, I don't know what is. The Unicorns, they were on the ropes. Champion playing with their backup quarterback. He didn't care. Right over the top, it's Ryder Flugans to Brogan Dempsey. He chest bumps the young man right there. 7-0 Chargers. But the Corns back the other way. Jailbreak screen. Quick little hit out to the right side. Caden Mills. Quarterback thinks this is a touchdown. Agent Zero is back across Charger territory, but he's pushed that about to the 15. Look at it. Which way, young man? Which way? Which way? That way. Keep the drive alive. A couple plays later, Unicorns, this is just pretty pitch and catch. Tight ball, better catch. High point the football. Grant Franklin, spin that dice, kiddo. Touchdown, we're all square at 7. That could be a Play of the Week nominee. That's a nice grab right there from Franklin. Not as easy as it looks. Corns would get an interception, come right back down the field, quarterback keeper. Touchdown. And it's in there from a couple yards out. Makes it 14-7. But right before the half, the interception by the Chargers. Champions going the other way. It's Cade Vick. Somebody got blown up there in the return game. Vick takes it inside the 10, and this young man, Flugans, ties it up. It's 14 all, late third quarter. Bernie Champion coming for the crown. But the Unicorns, my horn can pierce the sky. Brock Stewart, there's your winning touchdown. Too cool for gloves. Final score in this ballgame, 27-17. New Braunfels is 6-0. Moving forward, how about a little Reagan and Johnson? The Johnson Jaguars, unbeaten on the campaign. How would they fare against their rival Reagan Rattlers? Reagan has a losing record, but don't let it fool you. This was a great snap here in the backfield, back in the inside the 10, and then on the ensuing punt, we got a tumbling muffin inside the opposing 5. Punter can't handle it, and it's ruled a Reagan recovery at the 1-yard line. Aiden Fernandez punches it in. 7-0 Rattlers. You get that first score as the underdog, you've got momentum. And that's what the Rattlers had. But Johnson would answer. Hurt's so good. It's Rayshawn Hurt. 7 apiece. But the Rattlers, with their back against the wall. Reagan is 2-3, but those 2 wins coming in district play. They're a couple minutes away from dealing Johnson their first loss of the season. Get an updated score for you here, 24-14 in the 4th. The Clark Cougars out to their best start, 5-0 since 1999. But a tricky Madison team on the opposing end. And the Mavericks went down first possession. And this is the kind of fight you want to see. DeCorian McMillan refuses to go down. First touchdown by the way of the Mavericks. It's a highlighter night. Let's get some more folks in those seats. They're available. But Clark back the other way. Xavier Canavas. Clark has just called on different players this season to get the job done. Tonight, it was Canavas. Remember, Clark was trailing 21-0 to Churchill last week, came back and won. Now tonight, Canavas putting the Cougars on his back, 7 apiece. But I love this play right here. Nate Griffiths, the super back, off the back shoulder rollout, 84. Oh, we love to see Griffiths get, he's just a leader in the weight room right there. Sneaking out like a bighorn sheep. Back the other way, though. Clark ties it back up. Every time Madison went ahead, the Cougars stayed calm, answered resiliently. 14 apiece, and then right before the half, watch Canavas sneak out of the backfield here. This is what they call the Texas route. Into your living room. That's Canavas. Canavas, certainly legal in the state of Texas. That's with a V. Touchdown, Cougars. And they get the win to extend their unbeaten season. All that's left to do, turn the lights out. The Cougars are bowl eligible. Harlan and Holmes. All Harlan on this night. Watch the feathers. Time to roost for the Harlan Hawks. We know these birds can dance. Watch the feet. Saucy birds. Everybody at Harlan likes to move their feet. The same goes for the quarterback, Aldrich Trotter, dual threat. This Harlan team might be the best in the city. They had a quarterfinal berth last year, 5-0 right now, and not wasting any time tonight against Holmes. Trotter makes it 21-0, and then the ensuing possession, Huskies essentially handing it back to Harlan. You'd think Jeremiah Jordan was playing receiver. Walk-in pick six, and you get the takeaway at Harlan, Bill Taylor. You get to rock the ice. Does your chain hang low, Bill?
Wow.
It's the 212 chain. That's actually the area code for Central Manhattan in New York City, which is a long way from Alamo Ranch. I'm gonna ask Coach Eddie Salas about that one. Rory Graham, the TCU commit here, tacks it on. Harlan will play in a lot tougher games than this one, but they take care of business. They're up by 50+ there in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's one for the Friday Night Football intellectuals. Somerset and Canyon, Bill. We were talking about this one earlier. Two one-loss teams out to fantastic starts in 4A. Somerset hosting. They see the TV cameras. They want to show off, right? Double reverse. Gavin Martinez crossing dimensions right into your living room. 7-0 Bulldogs. Canyon Lake had scored over 40 in each of their last three contests. Somerset wasn't going to let it happen tonight. Watch the read by Sonny Imming from the safeties. I kept thinking he was going to take this all the way back the other way.
Oh.
Sonny Somerset. I like it. Sounds like a children's book hero. He's a hero on this night, bringing it back to the other side, sets up Joe Torres, finishes the job. 13-0 Somerset. The Canyon Lake squad, they'd get a touchdown right before the half, but the defense from the Bulldogs would bow up in the second half, and Somerset is 5-1.
Okay.
So we've got teams in the driver's seat. This one was for the savants out there.
Exactly. You're getting them all. You're getting them all.
If you're going to the water cooler on Monday and you're talking Canyon Lake ball, you're talking to look at you. Hey, have you been watching Canyon Lake this year? They're playing some good ball.
You're keeping your eye on Somerset. Those Bulldogs
They
are
can
ready
come
to
work
hunt.
here. I'd talk to them all they want.
Bro, Clark, but Harlan. I want to. Will those two square off?
I mean, they won't square off this season. Maybe in the playoffs.
Maybe in the playoffs.
Maybe, yeah. But they're both bowl eligible.
Two
6-0.
both bowl eligible.